Folks, welcome to a very special episode of Buying Time. We're joined by a very special guest. Let's get right into it because we have a lot to talk about, folks. Say hello to our brand new guest, Michael Carnell. Mike, are you with us today? Oh, glad to have you here. Welcome to Buying Time with Baby Davey.
Are you already rolling?
Yep, we go straight in, bro. I got to turn off my Cardi B music.
I was wondering where that music came from. How are you, bud? I mean, we've been in the trenches. This has been a big 2 days.
Been a big 2 days for anyone that's sort of new to the market, Mike, yourself included.
Yeah, I started investing about, I guess, 36 hours ago.
Yes, I fronted you close to 10 grand.
Fronted me $200, and it's tanking, and Nokia is tanking.
Guys, what we're talking about is the short squeezes that are going on in the market. You have a lot of these big fat cat hedge funds trying to short, a bunch of stocks that people have grown to love. And we're tired of it. We're tired of the fat cats, the hedge funds controlling the market. And so what they did is they overshorted the stock to the point where you had to
can't short that much. But if you're going to short that much, we're going to eat you up. All right.
And so right now, a lot of the trading platforms, TD, Robinhood, Webull, I believe, they're shutting down people's ability to buy these stocks. So they're only allowing you to sell them. And I don't like the way that looks. I don't like the way that feels.
Well, right before we rolled on this, AOC called for a possible hearing. She wants to know what's going on. We've been texting. There's talk that, the hedge funds are backing Robinhood. So they'd rather have a class action lawsuit and lose that money than be bankrupted billions. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I've only been investing for 36 hours, but never in my entire life have I seen anything like this in the financial sector.
It's wild because, the people found a loophole in the system, and now, God forbid a hedge fund manager loses a couple $1 billion.
Guess who's still allowed to buy and trade fucking GameStop? The hedge funds are.
Yep. After hours.
What's that?
3 hours.
After hours. Okay, this was new to me. After hours, I thought the market was closed. So after hours, it gets worse. Like what? Business hours are 9 to 5. You don't go into
trade in on crypto hours, and we're stuck on the 9 to 4, the 9:30 to 4, and they're working from 4 to 8, if not overtime. It seems like a system filled with holes, and I, for one, am tired of it.
Listen, my 0.48 shares in GameStop are getting screwed right now.
Well, everyone's pushing for that one guy to turn his investment into $1 billion. I think he's close to me. What was it last? Do you remember?
Well, at its peak, he was at like 100 million or 48 million, but then it went up further this morning before they stopped letting people buy it. I think he might have been at like close to $100 million.
That's insane. And it's amazing. And what this is, it's a larger symbol of the people rising up against people that have been using the market as their old sandbox.
Anyone who's got a problem with what's happening, you could take a fucking time machine back to 2008, please. Okay. I've been trading for 2 days and I've never seen anything like this.
I think we might even actually see a bigger backlash because they're not letting people sign up right now. You can, for those that
don't let us trade,
you can only sell these shares. You cannot buy them anymore. That includes GameStop. That includes Nokia.
Everything, even my naked stock. I mean, do we talk stocks on this lunch? Because my naked stock, both of ours, was through the roof, and they won't even let me touch that. I don't even know whatever. I mean, I'm out. I'm taking
a fire is happening, and they turned off all the hydrants, and it's not fair.
AMC's a bust. Naked's a bust. I honestly wish that I would have, if I could go back in time, I would have put everything I had invested in GameStop and just been like, if I lose it, I lose it, but let's ride. And I wish I hadn't spread it out as much.
I think a lot of people are holding right now. They're very frustrated that this is happening. I think you almost had to have this happen for people to come in stronger. Now you're getting the cavalry coming in from Europe now. Apparently you can
New Zealand.
Canada, India.
You're watching this and you're in another country and you see this before Friday, buy as much GameStop stock as you can, but then be ready to get out. Now, this is not advice. I've only been investing for 3 days, but we could use the help.
We don't get out. We ride that rocket to the moon, folks.
I'm willing to lose it all. I'm willing to, send a message,
So we're seeing other stocks like American Airlines pop up there too. I would love to give some general advice as these
Well, they had
restrictions.
their earnings report. They had their earnings report this morning. It was actually looking very good. A lot of people are saying bye.
Yeah, well, we can knock on wood with that one, but I will like to say, I mentioned it before on maybe previous episodes, but I like that domestic travel over the international travel. You're looking at your South by Southwest, your Alaska Airlines, keep it domestic and you'll be safe, I think.
So Dave, for those of people like me who maybe missed out on I know you got in at 108.
Yes. So I actually made a fair amount of money off of GameStop.
You felt?
I sold a little.
You sold?
I sold a little bit yesterday, but then I bought back in yesterday morning. It was before, so I made an easy stack.
You sold when it was high and then bought in this morning when it was low?
No, you have a day wrong. So I actually bought it on Tuesday night, sold it on Wednesday morning.
Dude, that is not what people were trying. You snake, man.
I got to get mine, Shit.
Wow. Okay, bud, holding the line. I see. All for 12 hours, you held the line.
I can't go in the negative, baby.
That reminds me of when me and Jeff went on a paintball trip, and as soon as it started, he ran away.
Well, we don't like to get hit. No. It hurts. And we have.
I've been seeing a lot of this NBC bullshit crying about this isn't fair. People are gonna get hurt. People don't know what they're doing, and it's how do you know what anyone's level of investing is? There's gonna be people who know what they're doing. There's gonna be people who know what they don't. It's America. Let us take our risks, right? But if you got a real problem with this, then why do we allow sports gambling, right? You turn on ESPN and CNBC on a Sunday afternoon in the middle of football season, they look the same. They got their fucking betting ticker. They're telling you all of the spreads. They're saying, here's my hot picks. And nobody's but what if these people don't know sports and they don't know what they're doing? What if they lose money? Nobody says that because it's sports. But stocks is somehow different. Explain it to me, David.
I can't. It's a flawed system. At the end of the day, it's built only for the people that have the most money. Those retail investors get screwed. We finally found a way to, overanalyze what they were underanalyzing. You made a move. It paid off big for a lot of people. And then they, a bunch of those Wall Street snowflakes cried up a storm.
I know, fucking Steel. Sorry, Steve Cohen. I guess you can't own the Mets anymore, you piece of shit. Damn.
I do think that we will see a backlash. I think a lot of people are going to be pissed off that they were shut out. I know it's tanking a bit today. I bought some more as it was tanking, so I think now we hold strong.
We're GameStop at its low?
Yes, dude. Bye.
As long as you get back in the game, but I do think it's a little shady to have immediately gotten out when all of the instructions were very clear to not sell.
You got to go against the grain sometimes. When the wolf tells you to walk one path, the sheep is best to go the other way.
I know this isn't stock related, but I got to say, the sweater, the hair, you look like Jeff. And I mean that as a compliment.
I take that as an insult. I look like, I started calling Jeff Dave Jr. actually.
Yeah. That's nice. You do look like him right there. Freeze. Whoa.
This actually is Jeff. He couldn't fill it out though.
Right? Am I going crazy? Maybe that's why it's his sweater.
Yeah, it is his sweater. Yep.
What else have we talked
about? We like to keep it short and sweet here. It's a power lunch for a lot of people, and we'd love to have you back on. A lot of people get short breaks here. I'm going to get this up and out.
Buy Naked Stock. Naked Stock's what's up. That's what I got a lot of my money in. I'm going to need you guys to help me out.
That's NAKD. We'll see you later this week. Thanks for joining us.
Tell me what a capital gains tax is.
I don't know.